Namaste, my friends. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I am a yoga teacher by the system of Sivananda. It's a pretty known system in the whole world. He was a great master. Basically, it's like Raja Yoga, you can say, but it's some special mix. But we're gonna speak not about this today, not about Shivananda, but if you do yoga, if you wanna do yoga, it's would be great to read his books. He wrote about 300 books or something, like very famous books about yoga. So you can take a lot from them. But usually I'm saying to do yoga it's better to do with the master, with the guru, with the proper teacher. So otherwise it's not, it could be dangerous. So that's gonna be the topic today. We're going to speak today about warnings about yoga, about the people who should be really careful or not to do yoga at all. I already did videos about beneficials of yoga, but this one it's kind of opposite. So what kind of warnings, like what kind of damages you can do with yoga. Many people speaking about the yoga goals, yoga about it helps about health problems and about beneficials of yoga, benefits you can say. Yeah, but about some warnings, like especially for the Western people, because not everybody get used to it till now. It's very popular, but still. Before that, I want to tell you, as usual, a few words about me. I lived in ashrams for a pretty long time. Had many teachers. I studied for today, approximately for 38 years since childhood. Originally I'm from Russia, so but I'm here in Brooklyn right now in my little ashram. I'm in America about more than 30 years, so I can speak, I understand everything, I can read, write, but the only thing, I don't have enough words sometimes to explain, especially about philosophy of yoga. It's even difficult for people who knows English, you know. Yeah. But today's topic is, I think I can do that. So I have a lot of platforms in Russian language, like in internet, like Facebook, like Instagram, YouTube channels, but site also. But about English, I have like YouTube in English, the videos, Facebook and Instagram for now. So welcome. I'm a writer also. I write the sutras. It means phrases, aphorisms, or in Vedic way, Vedic style, you can say that, because I'm studying yoga vedanta. It says vedanta and yoga very similar philosophy. As you know, yoga it's not religion. It's like yoga. It's like spiritual philosophy tradition. More like that. I'm not always looking at in the screen, in the camera, because I don't see well, and it's difficult to focus sometimes. I'm meditating a lot, so I could be slow sometimes. Don't worry about it. Be patient. So I'm not a fanatical. I'm not trying to do some brainwash, to use some to push you into yoga. But I teach for about 30 years, and I like individual classes more. So come to see my videos. It's different videos, like very practical ones, like how to do asanas, pranayamas, about hatha yoga, many philosophy, history, and others. So welcome. Do your comments. Comments, it's very important. Sometimes even more important than video itself. Yeah. It's not commercial challenge like in a Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Not commercial. I'm taking money that like from people who comes to study in here, like live, but actually you can answer me any ask me any questions below videos in comments, so or in my email, and I'm gonna answer you, like not to everybody I guess, but I'll try, about yoga, about philosophy, about health, about meditation, about diet, stuff like that. So what else? Yeah, I think this is it. Where I think we can start the topic. It's very important one, especially who just starts yoga or just planning or like to start yoga, to do yoga. I'm speaking about yoga in general, not just proper exercise or asanas, stretching, about the whole yoga system, like meditation and relaxation, philosophy, mantras, diet. It's all like the whole yoga system, concentration. Yeah. So for the people who has high blood pressure, they're supposed to be worried about it, especially when they do asanas, like upside down poses, like headstands or shoulder stands, and like bridge pose, and others like upside down poses. And in general in hatha yoga, when you do some locust, it says like pose, some because in yoga it's not just stretching. I mean, when you do asanas, the exercises, sometimes it's pretty difficult cardiovascular, you can say, work, like pretty difficult poses. It's static pose, not dynamic one, but anyway, it's who has high blood pressure, it's pretty dangerous, and who had a stroke or heart attack, be very careful with that. So another thing, especially to practice meditations, especially transcendentic meditations, not relaxation. It's better not to do people with the mental illnesses, not just depression, like especially easy one, or simple anxiety or panic attacks. Yoga can help with that actually, but like I don't want to tell the names. It's plenty of them. Like when you like out of your mind, like like it's very serious, and you can stay. You're staying in the hospital for a while, like even like that, taking a lot of pills, schizophrenia, stuff like that. I don't know how to spell it exactly and even pronounce it. But it's many of them, and bipolar disorders or others. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not gonna tell you like too deep about it. But as a teacher of yoga, like 30 years, it's already enough, like, to understand what's better to do for who and what's better not to do. So with meditation and philosophy, deep philosophy meaning, and special mantras. Actual mantras, it's like repeating of names of God. It can change your consciousness. It's big influence on you. So people with the mental illnesses not supposed to do meditation. Maybe with the very advanced guru who is working like together with the very advanced doctor who knows about yoga and the teacher who knows about these illnesses. So that's maybe in some cases it's possible, but it's I'm just saying it's pretty dangerous. So we're speaking about warnings, like I said today. With migraines, also upside down poses can bring you headache more. So be careful with that. People who had cataract or others like big problems with the eyes, pressure in your eyes, like sight problems, with the sight, with the vision. Not just like easy ones, like real problems, like problems with the retina, like regeneration of retina, or like serious problems. And it's also better not to do plenty of poses, like upside down poses, like I said, and some difficult poses when you does a lot of like tension and pressure in it. So for the people who's got more weight than supposed to be, let's say polite way, like people who, like for the big people who weights like a lot. So for those people, overweight, you can say, for overweight people, it's very dangerous to do many things. You can damage your wrists when whatever it is. So it's a special system about it. They can do, of course, but you're supposed to have like a special guru for that. They can meditate, of course. You can meditate if you're watching. To do praying, to do philosophy, of course. But with exercise, be very careful. Also, who's got the problems about big problems about joints, because it's many exercises in yoga. It's a pressure for challenge, I would say, for injury, for your joints, So and the pressure on them. So it's pretty unique poses, like lotus, like cross-leg poses, like cow poses, like something like, and it's not easy even for the healthy joints, it could be a problem. You should be careful with that. Like with the muscle, it's less, but on the joints, you should be very careful. But who's got real inflammation or something, even, or replaced the joint, so you should be very careful with yoga. So you can do some, but very, you should know what you're doing. Like, you should ask people who, like the teachers who knows exactly what you can do, what you cannot do, doctor. Yeah. Also, with the pregnancy, so it's better not to do any exercise, yoga, upside down poses, of course, like when you after 3 months, like pregnancy, especially after 6 months. Like, it's better. It's exists yoga for pregnant women. It's very healthy and very good to do, but you should know what to do. Like, not all things you can. It's not easy to do yoga like about philosophy way, not religion, but spiritual way yoga, because it's about karma, reincarnation, it's about enlightenment. So if you live in society, like in Muslim society or Christian society, they might not understand you, and you can have problems with that. Like, many of them against it. So yoga, it's pretty flexible. It's yoga. Anyone can do yoga. Like any religion, any tradition, any nation. It's no. Yeah, anybody. But not anybody except yoga. So be careful with that. Like, not if you're doing relatives or people around you, like, truly against it. So try to do it, like, hide it, like, or if you really like it, like, you can move to the other place or whatever. I'm talking from my experience. Like, I'm all about it, like all video, like I'm not just reading a book or somebody told me. It's my own experience also, of course, mostly. Yeah. With it's better not to do yoga when you have periods, the women, like, especially first, like, 2-3 days, and not to do upside down poses, like when during the periods. Yeah, so be careful with that. I'm talking about women right now. Yeah, and also better not to do with any inflammation, and when you have temperature, fever, like if you have big fever, even small one, even a little, if you got any inflammation like virus, or you catch the cold or flu, or any inflammation from anything, and you got temperature like higher like than usual of the body, you have fever, so it's definitely better not to do anything like asanas, meditation, like you should heal yourself first. So it's but especially asanas and pranayamas. Yeah, who's got real problems with lungs, who's smoking too much, it's better not to do pranayama, the breathing exercises, because it's very important with yoga. But for those people, the toxins goes around the body then. The same thing happens when you have fever. Like the toxins and viruses, they're going around you when you do something active. So it's better not to. Yeah, what else? Basically, this is it in general. Yeah, I think that's about it. Of course, it's many things more, but like I told you, I'm not a doctor, and I don't not supposed to like say even many things, like that. But I'd like to be healthy, and yoga it's amazing thing for health, for general health, mental health, and physical health, psychical health. Like it's amazing thing. But you should know these things I just mentioned like a little bit before. So stay healthy, stay cool. Don't like work with your stress, because then from the stress it's a lot of problems going on. And do yoga with the proper teacher in a proper way. Good luck to you. Namaste.